Hello, everybody! Welcome back! I know it's a bit of an unconventional Wednesday stream, but Fruitune and I have a lot of guests coming and going. And so this is the time that we are going to be able to do this. The next stream may be a bit of a special one, so stay tuned. Um, we are going to keep giving it our best effort at Seymour Flux. Now, for those of you who were here last time, you may notice that that death counter is a little bit higher than you remember it. That is because the last time I did stream, I did go for it for a few attempts, and then like an hour and a half into stream, realized that no one. Thank you, Fortune. About an hour and a half into stream, realized that no one could hear me. And you can't really get that back, right? Because OBS for no reason just decided to turn off my microphone before stream started. Which is why I wanted Fruity to check the audio for me. So y'all can definitely hear me this time. Um, we did learn last time, we learned the pattern of both the Morty and Seymour. We also learned that the only way for Lulu not to get hit by the lance is for her not to be on the field when the lance happens, which I've learned is not random. So, we're gonna give it a few more tries today and see if we can't get past this. I hope everyone's doing okay. We just had a visitor, and then we're gonna have another visitor this weekend, and so this was the only time I'd really have to stream. I'm happy to have so many guests, but it does kind of disrupt the regular stream schedule. I went to the beach on Sunday. It was wonderful. I didn't even get sunburned, not really. It was great. Okay. So what I've been doing is I've been having Riku go first and using a Chocobo wing on the party. Because that'll take care of hasting Lulu and herself. Okay. Now we can have Cornbird come back up. And we can have him slow Seymour. We always want Seymour to be slowed. We always want him to be poisoned whenever we can. I'm gonna go ahead and have Yuna give herself. She has Shell. She has Auto Shell. No, she does not. That is Lulu. I'm gonna have Yuna give herself Shell. Now, see, the thing is, we need Lulu to poison Seymour on the first turn, but not really, because I'm actually going to kick her out in favor of Orin, and we're going to have him armor break the Morty. And when we do that, it'll actually stay armor broken even if we kill it, which means that that's another way that we can do damage. We don't particularly want Yuna to get hit either, so we are going to use this as Waka's time to shine. Because the first thing that Seymour is going to do is the lance. CTB Cure, great, uses it on himself and not any of us. Yep. Good. Huh? Okay. So now we're gonna slow Seymour again. Now he's not slowed. Now we're going to poison Seymour. Okay. As long as Break doesn't hit Lulu, we're good. Even if it does, it doesn't actually matter because the only additional buff we've given her is... Hello, Vodka, welcome in! Well, I'm certainly gonna try. We're definitely gonna give it another shot. We're gonna give it another several shots if that's what it takes. Thanks for coming in. Okay. Blast Zone shouldn't kill anyone. Oh, well, I killed Riku, but I guess that's the best possible option. Now, we can have Lulu focus herself, because the next person to go is the Morty, which doesn't even, it doesn't even do the lance. It's Seymour that does the lance. I was paying attention last time. So, let's get Riku up and out of here. Lulu can focus again, because the next thing it's going to do is CTB Cure on itself. So that's 2 for Lulu. We want to have her focused, because then her fire magic does like 5k damage to Seymour every time. And that's kind of what we want. Add starting 3. Let's use Orin to get some solid damage on that Morty. There we go. It's gonna do that, yep. That's okay, I miscounted my turn order, but it doesn't matter because it didn't hit Lulu. But the next thing that Seymour is going to do is his 5x Blizzard spell, and so we need everybody to be reflected. We have a couple of methods of doing that. Well, Orin probably won't get reflected in time, but that's actually alright. Now the thing is, Seymour does absorb Blizzard, so we are sacrificing a bit of damage for this, but it also means the other spells can't touch us, which is very nice. That's 4. He's not slowed. But I'm going to do that in the next turn. I'm going to keep Yuna on the field because she's protected. We're actually going to have her as Suna Orin. Actually, this is a good turn for me to do this, I think. This will come in handy later. It's a surprise tool that'll help me later. It's going to bounce right off of Lulu and Yuna, and I'll probably kill Orin, which is great. It'll give him a fresh lease on life. Yep. Now, we need to be slowed again. So we're actually going to do this. Nice. He's going to do that anyway, but I'm not actually sure. That does get rid of slow. That's okay. That's true. We are giving Orin his 3rd lease on life. Now he's gonna do the Lance on someone. No, actually the Morty's gonna do CDB Cure, I think. Or Blast Zone. I lost track of what turn we're on. CDB Cure. Okay. That's fine. I actually prefer it when the Lance just immediately kills. Okay. We're gonna slow Seymour, which does buy us a bit of time. That's fine. Seymour is next going to do Blast Zone, I believe. So let's... Blast Zone shouldn't kill Lulu, so we're gonna make sure that he's poisoned. If I miscalculated, that's on me, but I'm pretty sure that that's what's up next. Yep, perfect. Shouldn't kill these two, they have great magic defense. And Shell. Okay, now we have a lot of turns before anything happens to us. I don't believe we've actually used Kimari yet, so I'm gonna do that. Give ourselves just a little bit more. Okay, the Morty is probably gonna do Break. We don't want it to hit Lulu because it's gonna reset her focuses. So, come on with the crit, Orin. Let's do it. Ha! There we go! Yep. CDB Cure. Lance. That's fine. Now it says ad starts in 3 minutes. You know, it doesn't actually help that much. Okay. Sure, that's fine. It got rid of slow, but it made you use that. Oops. I counted a little wrong. That's okay. We needed a warm-up attempt. Let's count that. Counted just a little wrong on that one. But I am getting a better sense of his patterns, for sure. I need to make sure that there wasn't a My Old Man in the cutscene that I skipped. I don't think so. Or sorry, not the cutscene I skipped. The cutscene that is skipped by the mod. I'm not sure. But I imagine the one afterwards is probably going to play out as well. Okay. Let's just try again. We're coming up on the big 250, gamers. We just need to remember whatever each component last did, and we can predict what they'll next do. The part that I'm not as clear on is the total annihilation phase, but I'm hoping that our characters are capable of doing enough damage by then that we're only going to have to survive cross-bleed once. That's my goal, because I don't think we have enough time to survive it twice. I really don't. I'm gonna do the same thing. We give ourselves the edge here. Yep. Hey, Big D, what's going on? Thanks for joining me for the surprise Wednesday stream. We're gonna give it another few shots. I'm gonna do my best. Let's see. Yep. Hornbert. Aw, thanks. I really appreciate it. I just finished my workday myself over here on the West Coast. There we go. Seymour's gonna do the lance, so Lulu has to get out of here. We're gonna have Orin do his armor break before anything happens to him that makes him unable to do that. And then we're gonna have Waka in here to do some damage. There we go. Not ideal, but hey, Alpha, what's going on? Oh no. Oh my god. I did not want that to happen. Okay. Let's see. Let's think quickly on our feet here. Okay. So Cornbert is effectively dead. Because he's not gonna recover from that. Let's see. Please hit Cornbird, actually. That'd be ideal. Ah! I need to just start saying things out loud more often. Okay. The next thing Seymour's gonna do is Blast Zone, and Lulu's got great magic defense, so absolutely nothing happens, so we can poison him. Yep. Literally nothing happens. Yeah, well, then they're just gonna be upset. Let's see. Riku's still pretty fast. We're gonna do this, actually. Here's Petrification. Yep. Nice. Good work, Riku. Okay, and now Cornbert is... Is he still hit with, like, Power Break, Armor Break, whatever? No! He's, like, back to normal. Okay. Okay, so the last thing Seymour did was Blast Zone, which means the next thing he's going to do is Lance. And we're actually going to get Cornbert reflected. We're going to make him join the Reflect gang. Actually, no, we're not. Not yet. Okay, but Lulu does need to get out of here. I don't want her to get lanced. Let's use Kimahri. I actually don't give a shit if Kimahri gets lanced. No, you know what? It's Seymour that lances. It's not the Morty. I could have used Lulu. I'll remember this, gamers. I will get the hang of this. But Kimahri got lanced anyway, which is what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. Alright, Lulu. Now's the time. 16, 16, etc., etc. Now's the time. That's High School Musical 3 reference. For those of you keeping up at home. That's 2. Is Seymour slowed? He is. Okay. But we are going to do this for Cornbert. Help us out. Fuck! Forgot about that. That was my bad, actually. Oops. Okay. Ooh. That was not my best work, gamers. Okay. Now Lulu needs to get out, because the next thing that Seymour's gonna do is the lance. Lulu, out. I wouldn't say that I like upsetting the customers at my job, but sometimes they do have it coming. So I definitely sympathize with that. Okay. Why don't you slow down, bud? Okay. Well, Morty's gonna do CTB cure, I'm pretty sure. Because the last thing he did was Asuna. Which means... Have at it, Lulu. Yeah, we'll allow that. That's actually not great to be lanced. She's not really doing any damage, though, so I guess it could be worse. But... I do need to heal her of... I don't know why Remedy doesn't also do Holy Water, but it doesn't. It sure doesn't. There we go. Now, is she still reflected? Because that's all I really care about. Yep. Okay. Okay, so Seymour just did the lance, which means he's gonna do Blast Zone. We'll go ahead and have Yuna heal herself. He's gonna do Blast Zone, which might kill Riku, but... we'll see. No! Nice job, Riku! Okay. Now, the next thing Morty's gonna do is break. Do we still have you hasted, Cornbert? In fact, is Seymour still slowed? That's the better question. He is not. Okay. And since Riku has double on, this will just fully heal her. So let's do that. Two or three. Just don't hit Lulu and we're good. Perfect. Ideal conditions. Okay. It's 3 or 4. I'm gonna go with 4. Okay, nice job. Now, you need to get out of here so you don't get lanced. Out. Oh. Duh. There we go. Uh-huh. Not great, but I'll live with it. It's not Lulu. Yeah, so Cornbird's toast. He's still poisoned and slowed, but Cornbird's toast. Okay, Asuna, sure. We gotta make sure our Reflect Squad is out here. Because I'm pretty sure Seymour's gonna do his spells next. So... should be all of them. But I want to get Yuna out here in place of Orin because she's reflected. And then she, in turn, can reflect Cornbird, and so Seymour is going to take all this damage. Perfect. Yep. Reflect Squad! Boom! Nice. Okay. So now the next thing the Morty is going to do, I think he did Asuna last, so he's just going to do CTB here. And Seymour's not slowed anymore. So, I'll replace Yuna with Riku and get him slowed. So, let's let her rip. That's right, KH2 style. And Lulu's not going to get out of here before the next Lance. Well, we're going to do our best anyway. If we can slow Seymour, we might buy ourselves some time. And we did. Nice work. Nice. That immediately negates the slow, but it prevented him from doing that to us. I don't understand what goes on here. I think what happens is that it heals Seymour of his slow, and so then Seymour's turn comes up faster, and then that's why the thing on the side confuses me. Okay. Well. Let's see. We don't have any more remedies, so we're gonna have to do this one at a time. I'm gonna save the overdrive for later in case I need it. Gonna get rid of my zombie. And then I really need to get rid of my slow. One of the ways I could just do that is by... Riku needs to do it, actually. Riku needs to do that, actually. I'm gonna add Riku to our reflect wall. Okay. I would say we're at about the 2/3 mark. And this is a pretty tough boss even on the normal game, let alone with all the crazy restrictions that we have. Alright, Lulu, take it like a champ. I need you. Because I really don't want you to lose that auto life for something so stupid. Damn it! I mean, this does get rid of her magic break, but, like... Nice. She has auto reflect, so that's cool. We need to haste her again. But... No, this boss is famously a beast, even on the normal mode. And so we have all these crazy restrictions on us in the Masters Challenge. So it's still pretty tough. Do this, actually. Okay. You get Cornbird out here to slow you down. Now you're not slowed anymore. gonna do that. We're gonna poison you also. I hope I'm counting right and that this isn't the Lance turn. It is. But that's fine. That doesn't actually matter at all. Nice. Okay, 2 of us are on the Reflect Chain. Just gonna kill Cornbird again, but... Okay, now we're entering the danger zone. Yep. Yep. So now we're in the danger zone, and we have to be really, 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 really smart. So we're gonna dispel that before anything else. Highway to the danger zone. Okay. I have a thought, but I'm gonna see if it'll work. It should, because Riku's still hasted. Good. We are gonna slow him, which helps us out quite a bit. Okay. 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 We do get a couple more turns out of this. But here's the problem. Cross Cleave is gonna be done by the Morta Body, not by Seymour. And so the Morta Body is what goes first. And we have no way of slowing the Morta Body down. So we're just gonna have at it, I think. Well, we're gonna have at it slightly boosted. Okay. Might as well. Because that gives Yuna another turn after Lulu, which is what I'm going for. So, let's do that. And then... Alright. We're gonna have at it. I'm so scared, but I'm ready. Here we go. I got 8. That was huge. Okay. More desorption. Yep. Okay. Okay. Grand Summon. Norton. That's 15,000 more damage to Seymour. I also have the sneaking suspicion I haven't used Waka. Which happened to me last time. But first, this isn't gonna kill him, but we're gonna make a lot of progress. Correct. And then more desorption. Yep. Death awaits you. Nice. Uh-huh. Now here's the thing. I never had the opportunity to cast it again on Lulu, but Yuna has auto life cast on her. Yep.
Accept your fate.
And now it's going to do total annihilation. Now the worry that I have is that this is going to kill Yuna. It's not going to do a lot of damage to her, but it will kill her. Yep. Okay. Okay. We did a lot better that time, gamers. We got a lot closer to winning that time. Fun fact, if that poison had killed him, I think that would have counted as a win by the rules of the mod. But we did a lot better that time. We did do a lot better that time. Okay. He only had like 20,000 HP left. And honestly, if that hadn't killed Yuna, I think we would have been in business. Can't put anything else on that, unfortunately. What else do I have, though? Nothing that really helps me. Not really. Okay. We did really good that time, gamers. I'm glad you were here to witness that. That was a very solid attempt. So yeah, by the rules of the mod, that would have counted as a win, because unlike in the base game, dead characters do actually receive AP. The only time that they don't is if you kill with an Aeon while you have dead characters on the field. That was the only time, and there's really no way to program around that one. But what the mod does is that it revives everyone with 1 HP automatically at the end of a boss fight, which means that I wouldn't even call this slow progress. This was like a solid chunk of progress. I don't think I've ever had him at that low of health. So this is good. This is good. We just need to be really careful about monitoring his turns. We need to be a little more careful about that than we were. But otherwise, we did really, really well. Okay, now Riku again. Hornbert? No, probably Riku, just because she has to go twice. Yeah, this mod is definitely not for the faint of heart. You need to have a very solid understanding of how this game actually functions. Which I do. I've been playing this game since I was 16. I am now about to turn 31. So I have a lot of experience with this game. I never thought that I would be streaming it for money, but here we are. That's not really something you think about, you know, when you're a kid and you discover these games, right? But, okay. Orin had his moment in the sun. We're gonna have Waka go, actually. Just so that I know that he went. We're gonna have Waka go. Okay. We're gonna get Lulu out of here, and we're also gonna have Kamari go. Nice. Good. Okay. So that was CTB Cure and Lance. So now Seymour needs to be slowed again. Now we're gonna poison him. Yeah, Black Magic. IO. Blast Zone, great. Perfect. Resets Orin. Hornbert, please. Good. Okay. Actually, Lulu needs to get out of here. I'll have Riku do it. Riku's got Alchemist on, so it actually heals 2,000. Let's revive Orin and get him out of here. Okay, so they just did Break and Blast Zone, so Seymour's gonna do Lance again. So, let's see if we have time for Lulu to start focusing, and we do. Okay. It's one. Riku is super fast. We want to save that. We want to hang on to that. We're gonna give... Aww, that's lovely to hear. You should shout out your wife's channel so that we can all give her a follow. If you feel comfortable doing that. Okay, now Lulu, he's gonna do CTB Kieran next, so I do have time. Yeah, I have time. One more. It's two. Yep. You know, I'm really trying, Vodka. I always forget that CTB Cure messes up my timing, like, so much, and so Lulu got hit. God damn it. Okay. Um... Yep. You know what, Lulu? We're gonna have you go down swinging. Yep. And then she dies. Okay. Um... He does his spells next, I'm pretty sure. So... Now, am I ice-proof? Am, actually. Hmm. So I actually want to revive Lulu. And Lulu's on the reflect train as well. So now's the time for me to actually do. Now's the time for me to do this. Yep. Nice. Okay. Now, ice is the only one he absorbs. You've noticed he's been taking damage from all of his other spells, which is excellent. So, we're gonna get Lulu hasted again. Fine. Oh, that's alright. I just meant drop let us know what her username was, because I think only I can actually do shoutouts, and that it's if I set them up in advance. But I appreciate you sharing that. We could all go give Big D's wife a follow. I certainly will after stream. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. Yeah, Fruitune, I think that only works if, yeah, if I have it set up as a command in advance, but I appreciate the effort. Let's see. What do I need to do here? What is the last thing that Seymour did? Blizzards, right? So the next thing he's going to do is Lance. So... Lulu's hasted, and I think she is. Yeah, she is. Was Seymour slowed? Let's find out. No. Okay. Nice. Hello. We're not gonna have the opportunity to poison him before he does this, which sucks. You know what, actually? Okay. Lulu, we're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna add Cornbird to the reflect train. We're gonna give Yuna some more MP. He's gonna do the Lance, and then the Morty is either gonna do CDB Cure or Break. So we should not have Lulu out here. So... hit us with the crit, Orin. Let's do it. Damn. Well, Orin. Orin. Waka. Nice. Uh-huh. Excellent! I never use Waka. That's best character that could have gotten hit. CDB Cure is going to make him unslowed, or it's just going to hit Waka and make that spot in battle useless. That could also happen. So Seymour is still slowed. I really don't know how to guarantee that he hits himself with it. But one thing's for sure, this guy needs to be poisoned. And now the next thing the Morty should do is break, or Asuna, based on what turn that it is. Okay. Just not Lulu. That's all we need. Even better. Okay. But now... So I think Seymour is going to do the spells again, which means that Lulu can be out here. So, we're going to do that. Orin's not on the Reflect train, but Cornbird is. So let's do that. And let's do that. Okay. Or Blast Zone. You know, either way, that's actually fine. It's not the Lance. I just needed it to not be the Lance. Waka died, that's even better. Okay. So now the Mortabody is gonna do CDB Cure. He really does. Now you're understanding our channel. Here's the thing, he's gonna do CDB Cure, which is going to make Seymour go again. It doesn't actually matter. No, he's doing the Lance, so it does matter. So we need to get Lulu out of here. So, super fast Riku. Revive Waka, please. We need that spot. CDB Cure on Seymour, ideally. Yep. Lance. That's fine. Okay. So now the next thing Seymour does is his spells. And we're going to make sure that he's slowed, actually. So, and buy ourselves a little bit of time. Have Lulu heal herself so that she can survive things. We'll also just give her more MP while we're at it. There we go. Nice. We're gonna replace Waka with Yuna, and then everybody's on the Reflect chain. Perfect. Okay, Seymour is slowed and poisoned. We're gonna give Yuna a bit of a boost. Okay. Nice. Then he's gonna do the Reflect, which isn't gonna do a damn thing to us. Oh. It will injure Seymour. Nice. Okay. But now he is neither poisoned nor slowed. So, let's make sure that that happens. That's right. It'll buy us time, though, because we need to get Lulu out of here so that she doesn't get lanced. Okay, the Morty's going next, and it should be CTB Cure or Break. CTB Cure, he just did Asuna. So... Come on, Titus. Ah! It's okay. That's extra fine, actually. But Seymour's gonna do the Lance, so we need to get Riku out of here. Or Lulu out of here. I was looking at Riku and then thought about Lulu. I did just my earbuds. I lost the case recently, so I'm wearing new ones today. They were on crazy sale, and it's also good that I got them because they have much longer battery life than previous ones did. That is funny. It just knows what we've been talking about and what we've been doing. CDB Cure, it's gonna do Break, and ideally it hits Auron or Riku. I mean, that'd be, like, super ideal. He is slowed. Okay, good. Yep. Nice. So now Seymour's gonna do Blast Zone, which is gonna kill Riku, which will reset her. Yep. I'm learning the pattern now, gamers. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Now it's crunch time, gamers. We've got to be so careful. I have exactly one choice here. I mean, I have to. Alright, gamers. We need to work through this together. He is going to do Total Annihilation. This is what is going to happen. He's going to do Total Annihilation, and then the Morta Body is going to do Cross Cleave. I think I have to keep Lulu in here. So I think I might as well just hit him with my best water spell, because that's the only one we got rid of, because of his Penta Water. Just do a little bit of damage. It's Total Annihilation. Good. Lulu's got her overdrive. This is huge, actually. Okay. And Lulu's got auto life on her, which is spectacular. Because now it's going to do Cross Cleave, which is going to kill everyone, but then Lulu's going to get back up. The problem is, I don't know what happens to my turn order after that. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh. No, thank you. He's gonna do Total Annihilation again. But that shouldn't kill Yuna. No, he's not gonna do Total Annihilation again. He's not even lit up. This is fine, actually. He's gonna do the Lance or something. Or the spells. Sure. Okay, yep. Okay. Yeah, and they're not synced up. They're unsynced. Okay, so... Okay. Hold on, we're gaining some ground here, gamers. It doesn't feel like it, but we are. We're saving that overdrive. We're going to... We're gonna dispel him. So he doesn't have any of that annoying shit on him. Yep. Okay. 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 Now, it's gonna do Crossclave Total Annihilation. So... Can we slow him down? First, is my first question. Doesn't buy us a lot of time, but... Thinking real quick on my feet, gamers. That might have been a waste of a turn, slowing him down. Have a thought. Does this buy me anytime? It does. Okay. Because here's what I want, gamers. I want Lulu to have auto life. That worked out really well last time. And I need to make sure that she doesn't die to total annihilation. So, we're gonna make sure that that doesn't happen. And then we're gonna replace Auron with Yuna, and we're gonna give Lulu auto life. Which means she survives first leave. And Lulu needs to survive it. Because if Seymour does total annihilation immediately after that, then Lulu might survive. Because she has... Lulu has auto shell. I'm 99% sure that it's Lulu and not me who has auto shell. So, this is my only choice. Okay, let her rip, Seymour. What have you got? That's gonna kill everyone except... Or that's gonna kill everyone, and then Lulu's gonna get back up. Yep.
Accept your fate.
And then he's gonna do total annihilation. And I'm hoping Lulu survives because of her insane magic defense stat. No! Best I could have done. Okay. We're consistently making it to the total annihilation phase, which is really good. Okay, okay. I'm gonna give it a couple more shots. At least. What I need to do is I need to have things set up in a way that when he enters the total annihilation phase, everybody's ready. Because what happened is I just didn't have enough turns to revive everyone. That is progress. It is. And I'm just going to keep narrating aloud what we're doing and why, and what his turn is going to do, because that helped me a lot saying it out loud.
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here! And your meaningless existence with it! And my hope does not end here. If he thinks I'm gonna get all Doomer, he's got another thing coming. He has got another thing coming. Alright, slow down. You know what? We're gonna give ourselves the +10 agility boost.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow? Let death carry
Thanks, I will keep narrating everything. So this is going to give Yuna plus 10 agility, which is nuts. And since haste operates on, or sorry, plus 5 agility. And since haste operates on your based agility, this is going to help us. We're going to get Orin in here. We're going to armor break the mortar body like we've been doing. Lulu needs to get out because one of the first things he's going to do is the lance. So, we're going to have the 3 characters I use less often just go first. Kimahri, we're going to give him that plus 10 agility.
You have angered Kimahri. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimahri's spear.
Kimahri agility plus 10. It can help us in a pinch. And then we're going to have Waka do... We're just gonna have him attack. Come on, show us the crit, Waka. It's alright. That did the trick anyway. Perfect. Okay, Orin, your tour of duty is basically over, which is fine. Yeah, your tour of duty is definitely over, Orin. Okay. So, he did the lance, and the mortar body did CTB cure, so he's gonna do break next. So, we're gonna have Lulu out here. We're gonna have her start getting ready. That's 1. And then we're going to, since Lulu is auto-reflected, she is never, ever, ever going to get hit by break, which is huge. Yuna, is she shelled? That's important. No. Okay. That's 2. It's not even going to do anything to Lulu. It's fine if it hits Yuna. We'll have to re-haste her, but it's not the end of the world. But now, Seymour's next move is going to be Blast Zone, which can't really do a whole lot to me. So we're going to do 3. It might kill Orin, that would be ideal, but... It did kill Orin. Okay, huge. Mortar Body's gonna do CDB Cure, but because Seymour's slowed, it doesn't actually matter. I am going to Unstone Yuna, though. We need that. Yep, nice. She has auto haste, so I don't have to worry about that, but I do have to reshell her. It's not a big deal. It's gonna do CDB Cure on Seymour. So let's bio him. This is where I always get lost. Because now he's gonna do Lance because he's not slowed anymore. Not the greatest, but I will take it. Because she's not reflected yet, which is nice. This will get rid of everything except Curse for some reason. Okay. He did do Lance. So the next thing he's gonna do is all of his spells. So we actually want Yuna to be reflected. Or actually, it doesn't really matter. I think it's more important that we have 3 targets. It's 4, and it's not going to do anything to Lulu because she's reflected. So, yep. It's not going to do anything to Yuna because she has Ice Proof. Yep. Nice. Okay. Get up, Orin. We do need to get Lulu out of here first chance we get, though. Which is now. First chance we get is, in fact, right now. Slow down, buddy. Asuna? Sure. It's fine. Okay. That gets rid of the remaining things. Okay. You have Magic Break, but it doesn't actually matter for you. So, we can have you join the Reflect train. We're gonna have you cast Auto Life on yourself. Auto Life does not count as a reflectable spell, thank God. Okay, so now the last thing Seymour did was his spells. So he's going to do the Lance. I'm pretty sure. Yep. That's fine. CDB Cure, yep. Ooh. We basically just lost Cornbird's spot right there. Okay. So I'm gonna heal myself. And now that he's not gonna do the Lance, I'm gonna get Lulu back out here. I'll get rid of most of what's wrong with you. Yep. Blast Zone will probably kill him. So that's good. Yep. Okay. Make it a Cornbird. Then we're gonna get Riku out here to re-slow Seymour. Won't even hit Lulu. Good job. Okay. What's up, Carlos? There definitely was summit wrong about this mountain. I love that. Yes, indeed, there sure was. Thanks for stopping in. We're making some good progress on him. We're gonna get him. I mean, we're gonna get him at some point. Okay. Yep. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do now with Yuna? I'm gonna do this for later. He is slowed. Good job. Wonderful. Okay. Seymour last did the Lance, I'm pretty sure. So, we're gonna poison him. Come on. Ah. Come on. Ah. Fuck me! Okay, well, at least it killed her, but geez. Wasted the auto life, also. Oh, okay. I didn't like that, but... Yep. Sure. That wasn't great. I'm gonna be honest. That really wasn't great. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't know. This one's pretty tough. um... Okay. Yeah, I know. I have been understanding it a little more each time. It's true. Might not be today. We are doing better. Okay. Good. Wow. I really did not need that. Um... It is tempting, it really is. Okay. This is better. Or at least gonna make her not slowed anymore. That's not actually gonna do anything. Let's do that. That's true. Y'all did watch Pat get absolutely destroyed by that dinosaur for 3 streams in a row. Ooh. Oh, this is ugly. Okay, good. Okay. 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 He's poison and slow on him. Good. Which means I can do this. Yep. That'll do. Okay. I'm not slowed anymore, which means Cornbird, you know what to do. Okay. Sure. I don't feel the need to do any more focuses. We're gonna make sure you have enough MP to auto-life Lulu again. Nice. Yep. Also, are you reflected, Yuna? Just a question. She still is. Cornbird isn't. Okay. I think he's gonna do his spells next. I don't think he's gonna do the lance. Okay. And then we're gonna auto-life Lulu. We have enough MP to do it exactly one more time. Nice! Nice work, Cornbird! That was really good. Okay, do your spells. Yep. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. We gotta be brave. We gotta be brave, gamers. Let's hope Yuna goes first. Excellent. Okay. We're gonna dispel all that nonsense. Dispel. Go away. Okay. We are gonna overdrive that shit while we have the chance. Although, hold on. Hold on, though. I think if I do get an extra turn with Lulu, and it looks like I do, before anything happens, doing this. I'm not gonna be hasty. And then I'm also going to do this. Okay. Now we're fully prepared. I'm gonna have Cornbird gift his overdrive to Yuna on his turn. But that does mean I don't know what to do with Yuna's turn right now. This is really important. You know what? I'm gonna need MP. I think that's what I do with Yuna's turn. And it gave her another. I'm so smart, gamers. Okay. Hornbert, I know crits are really hard. Can you do that again for me? That was actually really cool. Alright, gamers, everybody, we're gonna pray to RN Jesus that he does it again. Dear RN Jesus, I would like nothing more than a second critical hit from Hornbert right now. Please. Thank you. Amen. Damn it! That was worth a shot. That really was worth a shot. Basically anything is worth a shot at this point. I just want for the highlights. Okay. Here we go. I was supposed to give my overdrive to Yuna anyway! God damn it, I'm dumb! I wanted Yuna to be able to use her Aeon. Because now Yuna can't use her Aeon. Damn. Oh, the Aeon would have helped a lot, too. Ooh. RN Jesus, you were right to do that to me. That might have just cost me the run. But you know what? I have a vision. We're all surviving. All three of us are gonna get right back up. Here we go. Yep. And Yuna's got her overdrive anyway. That's excellent. Okay. Yep. But... we have to survive total annihilation. No! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! There's nothing to do but try again, gamers. Okay. Okay. I will say, I probably still would not have won, even if I had let Yuna use her overdrive, I probably still wouldn't have won. But, man, was that close. Okay, that was close. Is there anything we can do to Cornbird? I wonder. Death Proof doesn't really do anything right now. But I wonder... I'm just looking to see what I have. Not really. It does help. See, I can't do auto haste or auto shell to anyone else, and those are huge. You can do SOS. Something of Yuna's, maybe? But I think Yuna might be my weak link. I think I might need to redo Yuna. Can I do auto reflect on someone else? I can, but then I run into star curtains, which is fine. I don't need them. I'm gonna give it a shot, actually. We're gonna try that. And then... Lulu? Solid. That is all I need from you. Auto Shell, Auto Reflect, SOS Overdrive, which is why when she's yellow, it just explodes. And then... No, that's perfect. But for Cornbird... What do we have? That. We have a completely empty one. Oh, hi, Barnabas! Thanks for the resub! Welcome in! We are getting very, very good at this fight, but we still have not quite won yet. We're gonna try that. We're going to try... I can't do auto-reflect anymore, that's right. mean, magic def 20, honestly. It's gonna do a lot for us. Protect doesn't do anything in this fight, unfortunately. I'm gonna try magic defense 20 and defense 20. Okay? For Cornbird. Just because I think the latter will help later. SOS Shell might be huge. Like, for total annihilation. So we're gonna do that. Okay? That's what we're gonna do for Cornbird right now. We're gonna put it on him. And then we're gonna run out of this area and run back into it. Which means that we can try this exact setup again without me having to do it. But we want no encounters on the way in. And frankly, while we're at it... Okay. Now, when we go into the next space, we won't have to do any of that again. Because it auto-saved. Alright. Alright. Did we actually equip the new equipment? Yep. 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 Okay. Okay. We made a little change. We made just a little change. And we're gonna see if that gives us the edge that we need.
Pitiful mortal.
Yuna having Auto Phoenix on is especially going to be interesting. But Yuna and Lulu both having Auto Reflect is huge. Okay. We're gonna do what we've always done. We're gonna give everybody the quick and dirty early boost via Riku. Perfect. We're gonna get Cornbird back in here to slow him down. Yep. We're gonna give Lulu that, or Lulu. We're gonna give Yuna that agility boost. That was really big.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow? Let death carry you off into
You can't run from your fate.
You can't run from your fate.
Okay. Ads are gonna start in about 30 seconds, guys. Okay. I can do the first of my focuses before I get out of here. That's one. You can't run from your fate in my own house, fucker! Excellent reference, Barnabas. Right, now get out of here. You're the fucker! Sure. Slightly less than ideal, but I'll work with it. We'll get Riku back in here to slow him down again. Nice. Okay. Alright, Kimahri hasn't gone, like, at all. Make sure he does.
You have angered Kimahri. The spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimahri's spear.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Break will just bounce off of Lulu, and Blast Zone won't really do anything to her. So, I'm gonna poison him. Nice. Yep. That's two. Nice. Excellent. Okay. We're gonna make Seymour waste his turn. His next one. That's three. It's 4. Lulu's gonna get the auto life. Nice. Nice. Wasted his turn. Huge. He's gonna do Lance next, I'm pretty sure, so we need to get Lulu out of here. I do not know why remedies do not heal curse, but they don't. So... he's slowed and poisoned. Just in case, I'm keeping Yuna out here. In case I've calculated incorrectly and he's about to do his spells. I did calculate correctly. Okay. The Morty's gonna do CDB Cure next, I believe. Which means it's safe for Lulu to be out. It's 4. Nice. Asuna, okay. That's fine. Because then I can just do this again. Hey, Lingua! Welcome in! We're doing a little bit better on this boss. We're starting to make some progress. I hope your day's going well. Alright, let's see. Morty's Orption. Nice! Oh, that was a max hit crit! 2 of you are reflected. Good. That healed all of him, but that's fine. Aw. I'm glad to hear that you were able to... I did not realize that was reflectable. Aw, Lulu. You know what? We're gonna go down swinging. It's gonna consume my auto life, unfortunately. I really didn't want that. But... anyone thirsty? I mean, it might be me. That still shouldn't kill Lulu. She's got magic defense champ. Never fucking mind, I guess! Wow! It's been a while since we died before total annihilation. That just wasn't my run, gamers. Alright. We just gotta be very methodical. The thing that trips me up is that when you slow him and he does CDB Cure, it cures the slow, and then it messes up where you think the turn order is. So we have to be really, really careful. I almost fell asleep. I worked during the day, and I almost fell asleep at work the other day. I literally had to set an alarm for myself so I would not miss my meeting. Just in case I fell asleep. True story. I will down the rest of that in one go if we win this time. There is, in fact, alcohol in that. It's a rum and coke. Wait. He never gets to go this fast. Unlucky us. Yes, so this is a notorious roadblock even on non-challenge runs, so you can imagine he's been beefed up to be kind of a nightmare on this version of the game. We're gonna make sure Cornbert gets on the Reflect Train. We're gonna get Lulu out of here. But yeah, this guy is famously challenging even on non-challenge runs. Gonna have Waka go just for S and G's. Nice. Lance. That's fine. Okay. And the first thing... Why is he going again? Oh, CBD cure. There we go. That's right. I really did think that Total Annihilation was gonna get her. But I think she had used cheer a few times or something. Because Orin did manage to survive, and then obviously just megged the party and moved on with our lives. But... that was... I really did think finally gonna get her. But it did not. Even though she put on the wrong protective move, because Protect does not actually do anything against Total Annihilation, it's just Shell. But in this version of the game, as I learned when I scanned him a couple weeks ago, the first hit of Total Annihilation does dispel any Shell or Protect or whatever that you have, which is why the auto is important, because the auto can't be dispelled. So that's why I put it on both Yuna and Lulu, because my thinking was that when they revived, they would still have that protection. It didn't quite work out for us last time. Seymour is going to do Blast Zone. Which means it's safe for Lulu to live in this society. Because she has like 1 million magic defense. Whoa, Aaron took a lot of damage from that. Okay. The Morty is either going to do Break or CDD Cure, neither of these things is going to hit Lulu. So. Oh, Kimahri is petrified, no wonder. He's not getting a turn. Miss! I did not know he would go for someone who was petrified. Which means Lulu's actually safe. So we're gonna use her to heal Kimahri. Because he's literally just going to do his spells. Yep. That's fine. Oh, that's right, I used my Megas for Auto Phoenix. I'm replacing you with Yuna and then doing it. Okay. Right. And we're gonna get these guys hasted while we're at it. You know, really just keep things moving. Okay, Seymour did Lance on his last turn, I'm pretty sure, so it's gonna be Blast Zone. So... we're good. We're gonna make sure you're still slowed. He did Lance, but it didn't hit Lulu, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Lance. Now the Morty is probably going to do CDB Cure or Break. I should do it. It's 4 or 5, and at this point I don't really care. Nice. Yep, Blast Zone. Not gonna do anything. I think everyone survives this. Nice. Okay. Just start letting him have it. Actually, you know what? Just for insurance, do one more. Because that also passively boosts everybody else's magic defenses as well, which I'm more than okay with. Okay, good. And let's let him have it. Let's go. Nice. Hornber is getting on that left train. And he is already on it. Even better. Okay, so we're gonna auto life Lulu. Miscounted again. Damn it. That was a waste of MP. But that's not gonna do anything. Okay, we're gonna do it again. She should already have both Shell and Reflect on. Good. Just need Riku out here to rehaste her. She won't have any of her focuses, though, which sucks. I think at this point, we just kind of have to let it be. Come on. Ah. Okay. Right. Yep. Nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Yep. Seymour just did his spells, which means next he will do Lance. So on Lulu's next turn, I will get her out of here. Forgot Yuna has the use capability. Is Seymour slowed? I don't think so. So. Really just Cornbird who needs it. Orin's already been hit by it. Which I don't know if that means, like, guarantees that he won't target him, actually. So, in the case that it doesn't mean that... Come on. Ah! Alright. Get out of here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Auto Phoenix. Yep. Good. Okay. I think it did see CB Cure last. I'd still like him to be slowed, though. Lance. This is now a society that is safe for Lulu. Hi, Allie. Welcome, welcome. We are doing our best. Against him. We're making some progress. Get rid of most of Orin's statuses. There we go. Oh, now Orin basically never goes. Oh, we're fucked now. Well, Blast Zone will kill him, so it's fine. Surprise Wednesday stream, that's right. Fruiton and I have had a couple of visitors, so in order to account for that, I'm doing a stream today. I wasn't able to do it last weekend, so we're doing it now. Stream is usually on Saturdays at 4 Pacific, is what I've been doing. But I was not going to be able to do that this Saturday, and I wasn't able to do it last Saturday, which is why today we're doing a surprise Wednesday stream. Okay. Everybody help me out. What did the Mortar Body do last? I think it was CTB Cure, right? No, or was it Asuna? Either way. Let's see. We're gonna give Yuna that agility boost, actually.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow?
That's alright, Allie. I appreciate
Let
it.
death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from your fate.
Okay. We're saving the overdrive. We're not doing it yet. Great. That's excellent. That's okay. We're gonna all find out together. We are, all of us, going to find out together. Why not? Do some damage. Perfect. Okay, break. See, I'm not certain that Seymour isn't going to do Lance, so I'm gonna get Lulu out of here just in case. Nice. Yep, and I calculated correctly. Okay. Game time. And he's still poisoned and slowed. This is excellent. Okay. First things first. Dispel. I don't think this fills Yuna's overdrive, but if it does, that's huge. Ah! Okay. We might as well heal Waka. Just so that if we need him later, he doesn't have all this shit on him. Fine. Good. Okay. Seven. Okay. Okay. Nice. again. Yep. And then... We don't get to summon, but we do need you now here. We do. Seymour is still slowed and poisoned. This is both good. And I'm actually glad he's gonna do Total Annihilation first. That's a big deal also. I do know that the first hit of Total Annihilation is going to get rid of Shell on Cornbert. But might make a difference.
Die a gracious death.
I didn't even have enough MP to auto-life him anyway, so... Ideally, this kills no one. Excellent! Okay, now this is gonna kill everyone, but Yuna and Lulu are both gonna get back up. And it filled both of their overdrives. Huge. Okay. Okay. He's still poisoned and slowed. This is also big. Okay. I know. I'm so scared. Because whatever the Morty can do, they're not charged up right now. So... Yep. Okay. We're gonna poison him again. Okay. Cornbert, get up. We need you. No, we need you to do this. Yep. Okay. Yuna needs more MP. I don't happen to have a Mega. That would be amazing if I did, but I don't. So. Yuna needs MP. And the reason she needs MP. Okay, it just did Asuna. It's gonna do CDB Cure probably on Seymour. So, I do have the option to do this. Nice. Yep. Okay. Guess that buys myself one more turn. I might need it. Okay. Okay. Go again, Lulu. Okay. Yep. Yep. I have to be careful and not cocky here. Wait, I know what I'm doing. If Yuna gets 2 turns, then the only thing that makes any sense to do is the same thing that I did last time. Which is this. Alright. Okay. Crit from Orin would be huge right now. Okay, RNGesus, last time I wasn't serious. Okay? This time, look, I'm doing the real prayer, I don't even have my controller in my hand. RNGesus. If you could just have Orin one-shot this one more time, that'd be really big for us. Thank you. Oh, you love to see it! Okay. Alright, Norton. Hit him with everything you got. See, I did the real prayer that time. I showed my devotion. Okay. Hit him with everything you got, Norton. This isn't gonna win just yet, but we're going to get so close, gamers. Okay. Yep. More desorption. Death awaits you. If that poisons Seymour, and then Total Annihilation also poisons Seymour, it actually doesn't matter if Total Annihilation kills us. Okay. Crosscleave is going to kill us. But Yuna and Lulu are both gonna get up. Yep. Okay, gamers, this is the most stressful turn I've ever had in my entire life. Okay. I have a question. Damn it! Because he's just gonna do crosscleave again. So, I literally have to kill him on this turn. Or this was all for nothing. It's not gonna make me go before him. I know, I am literally so scared. Oh, right, duh. He's not strong enough. This is so important, gamers. I really don't want to blow it right now. I would actually executively ignore that and do it later. I really would. I really would. I would just make an executive decision to be like, nope. Okay. Let's see, gamers. He has 5,000 health. The problem is, because they're glowing, because they're in sync, he's going to do crosscleave, and crosscleave is going to kill me. So, if I don't kill Seymour right now on this turn, this is all for nothing. And I'm trying to see if there is a way that I can kill Seymour on this turn right now. If we had Orin, we would pray to Orin Jesus again, but we don't. Orin's dead. He's laying right there. If Yuna had her Aeons, we can do it. For whatever reason, her Overdrive did not charge on that one, so we don't have it. Now we have two options here. We either do enough damage to Seymour that he dies, or we do enough damage to the Morta body that it Mortazorptions Seymour and Seymour dies. Those are our options right now. And I don't think, because this targets all enemies and it doesn't just do a single target, I don't think we're going to get enough damage on full-on attack with Yuna's Rod. I don't think we're going to get enough damage. And this isn't going to do enough damage. It's not. If we had Lulu, if it literally was Lulu's turn, we'd win. If it was Lulu's turn, we'd win. Again, Lulu with the clutch overdrive. If it was Lulu's turn right now. But it isn't. And it's not Lulu's turn. That doesn't do anything to my turn order. Even Riku. Even she doesn't go before. And the Morta body is immune to slow, so that doesn't do anything. No, because the issue is that crosscleave does like 9,000 damage to everyone, so it's just like a guaranteed kill if I let it happen. Um, and so the reason I was surviving it before is that I had auto life on, but I don't have the time to give myself MP to cast it again. And so I really am just gonna have to go on the all-out offensive, and I really don't think it'll work. To be honest with y'all, I really don't think it'll work. But as long as we do literally anything but ice, because ice heals Seymour. So I have to say that this is our best shot. Okay? This is our best shot, gamers. Lulu has a much higher Yuna has a much higher magic stat than Riku. So this is our best shot. I cannot, unless any of you can think of anything else that I can even try to do, this is it. So either the Mortar Body dies and it uses more Desorption on Seymour and we win, or Seymour dies and we win. That's what has to happen. In real life, not sorry, I missed that. That other message just did not go through. What did you say before that, Barnabas? Yeah, I mean in real life, not as Yuna. I often get kicked out of my own chat room, so it says like "Welcome to chat room," and then it says text message, so I cannot see what the previous one said. Oh, praying in real life, yeah, absolutely. Okay, everything does times 1.5 to Seymour except ice, which is absorbed by him. So, hey, RNGesus, I can't do anything else. I really want to win this fight. I really want to win this fight. I can't even look. No! I would have used Asuna! Hold on!
Accept your fate.
If I had known that he wasn't gonna do it! Hate this fucking game, actually. He was all glowed up like he was gonna do it, and then he did Asuna instead. If I had known that, I would have healed. If I had known that, I would have healed. If I had known that, I would have healed. I hate this fucking game. I really do. Because, like, I played by the rules and I was like, oh, they're in sync. That means he's going to do crosscleave. I guess not, gamers. I guess not. But we can't end on that one. Okay, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not ending on that one. That is heartbreaking. Okay, for the record, gamers, I wasn't looking, as you saw, approximately how much damage did that do to Seymour. Like, I need to know this for the future. I heard him get hit 2 or 3 times, because he makes the little stupid little sound. But I wasn't actually looking.
Pitiful mortal.
So approximately how much damage did that do to Seymour? Like 3 or 4, maybe, thousand? Because he was all lit up, I was like, oh, he's gonna use crosscleave. Like, here's me playing by the rules. Thank you. Thank you, Fruitude. Well, Seymour, I made it. Despite your directions, that's right. Despite your fucking directions, Seymour. You gave horrible directions, actually. Actually, Riku can just do this and she gets more turns. Add start in 3. Gamers, I was so scared.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow?
Procs 3400, okay. So I guess it wasn't my worst move, but...
You can't run from your fate.
I think it hit each of them 3 times, which is what I was worried about. But it completely randomly selects its targets, so... If Orin had lived, he might have killed the Mortar Body and we might have won, but... I guess now we know that he won't do crosscleave twice in a row, question mark? But see, here's the problem, gamers, is that next time I'm going to be in that exact situation, I'm going to be like, oh, he's just going to use Asuna, so I should heal up, and he's going to do crosscleave again. that's always my luck. Okay, we're going to pray to RNGesus that Lulu does not get hit on her first turn. That would be huge, actually. But I want him to be poisoned earlier. If he had been poisoned earlier, I might have actually won last time. Nice! Not Lulu, not Lulu, not Lulu, not Lulu, not Lulu. That's fine. Because we're just gonna go down swinging. So now we actually want Lulu to die so that she gets reset. So we're gonna go down swinging. Yep, Blast Zone will kill her. We went down swinging. Okay, well if Break hits Lulu, we know that it won't actually hit her. Okay. Okay, you just really don't like Lulu this go-round. CDB Cure. Still not gonna do anything to Lulu. Okay. You really can't let Lulu get hit by that even once, can you? That's it. We can't end on this one either, gamers. Nope. Wow, okay, not even once. The only reason we even want Lulu in our starting party is so that she gets hit by haste. Okay. 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 Gotta get my head in the game. Get you, etc. Okay. Man, we were close that time, gamers. I really thought I was so smart. I thought we had it. Shit on me, I guess, for, like, actually understanding the turn order, and then... Oh, there's ads anyway. Oops. You know, shit on me for accidentally understanding the turn order. And I'm like, oh, he's lit up. He's gonna do crosscleave.
And your meaningless existence with it!
Pissed. We just wanted to get hit by that initial haste. Okay, Yuna's hasted and she's got the +5 agility.
Let death carry you off into peaceful slumber.
You can't run from
Can't
your
run
fate.
from your fate. Okay. Good job, Orin. Let's go. I wonder if it can be magic broken. It's one. Nice. and get Kimahri that plus 10. We never know when it'll come in handy.
Spirits of the Ronso will guide Kimahri's spear.
Good. There's a lance and then CDB here. Good. I mean, not really, because that just destroys that spot in the roster, but we gotta work with what we have. Okay, it's not gonna hit either of them. Good. So he just did break. He's gonna do Blast Zone next. I think Block is gone, but just in case. Okay, he's gonna do the Lance, so we need to get her out of here. That's not great, Kimahri. Oh, and he's doing Blast Zone anyway. I can't count. It's okay, we wanted Orin to die. That's about as good as that could have gone. Okay. We have one of these, we're making it count. Now he's doing the Lance. We also need him slowed, and I don't think he is. Nope. Suna, Lance. Or that. That's embarrassing, gamers. Well, I don't even know how to count anymore. Okay. I think whatever happens on this next one, it's gonna be the last one. I think. I'm starting to get real frustrated, and when you get frustrated, you don't play as well. I'm heartbroken. We did almost win. We know how to do this. We do. We're smart.
Pitiful
We're gonna get him. And we're gonna get a nice, juicy cutscene as a reward. It's gonna be great. There's probably a couple of My Old Mans in there. I really want to increase that My Old Man counter.
Add your meaningless existence with it.
Let's give it a shot. Slow. Agility.
Do you not want to heal?
Don't need all that. We're gonna armor break. I wonder also if the Morty's susceptible to magic break. It's a thought. But before that. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. We're now safe for Lulu. And safe for Hornbird. Blast Zone, and then he's gonna do Break. Which, if it hits Orin, that's excellent. Or Orin just dies here. I mean, 6-1. Alright, hit Lulu. It'll bounce right back. Yep. One. Nice. Mm-hmm. That's fine. This is guaranteed not to hit Lulu. She has auto reflect, so that's 4, I think. Nice. Uh-huh. You got one of these. Make it count. And now we need to get Lulu out of here, because he's gonna do the Lance. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Morty's either gonna do Break or CDB Cure. Oh, I should have poisoned him. Oops. That's fine. Problem is that spot's basically just gone now. I need to poison him and then get her out of here. No, wait, he already did the Lance. We don't need to get her out of here. It's Blast Zone. Kamari already talked, then he went. Okay, yeah, he went. I guess it helps a little. You know, I'm probably gonna get another one. Yep. Okay. We're gonna do this. Way ahead of when we need to. Nice. 2 out of 3 chance it does nothing. Yep. Blast Zone. Good. Gonna have her do this to herself, actually. Poisoned and slowed, but really needs to get out of here. So... I'm actually gonna do this so that I have MP later. Nah, you need to get out. I really don't want Yuna to be lanced either, so... Gonna do this again. You never know. The haste helps. Sure. Okay. I think he is still slowed, actually. He is not. Okay, my instinct was right. I try to heal myself some. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm really trying. I'm gonna beat his ass. Yep. Is Cornbird still on the reflect train? I do need to know that. He is not. We're gonna remove that curse from him. And then we're actually having him gift his overdrive to Yuna. Unless... might be a better use of our time. Ah, never mind. I lied. Okay. Seymour just did the lance, so he's gonna do his spells. So, I'm gonna beat his ass. Wait, no, poison. I'm gonna poison his ass. He's about to take a bunch of damage from spells. Yep. Alright, we're gonna do this. Now I have to assume that he's going to do... I think he'll probably do Mighty Guard next, but I have to assume that he doesn't, that he does the Lance. So that means I'll need to get Lulu out of here. I don't think he's slowed. He's not. So, let's take care of that. Yep. Not gonna fill, I don't think. Nope. It's alright, though. Actually? Okay. Just gonna send him into Mighty Guard mode. Let's go. Yep. Mm-hmm. And now everyone I need is already here. Okay. Everyone I need is here. First, we're gonna dispel. No brainer. Come on. I don't want to waste her auto life on Cornbird. So I'm gonna make sure she has enough MP for 2 next time around. But just for a little bit of extra insurance. Oh, that's right. He has Power Break and Magic Break on. No wonder. Just for a little bit of extra insurance. Okay.
Die a gracious death.
Total Annihilation first. Hornburt might die. The other two should live. And Yuna's Overdrive is filled. This is huge. Yuna's gonna auto Phoenix Hornburt. But he's gonna die anyway. But still. That'll allow us to charge our overdrives. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Okay. Got an idea? Nice. Okay, that's what I expected. We're gonna do this again. Lulu first. You know, Thunder does just as much damage as do Thunder. Only 5 that time. But, nice. Okay, yep. Okay. We're gonna slow you, just in case. We're gonna buy ourselves a little bit of time. Yep. We're gonna get all healed up. Actually, we're gonna give Lulu some MP. She'll need it. Then we're gonna get all healed up. Does this actually give me any kind of an edge? No, not really. Okay. Does Yuna not have auto life on her? I could have sworn that I did it. Really didn't. But okay. Yep. That's alright. Time for Norton. We gotta get as close as we can. Okay. Norton's gonna cause a lot more damage. Okay. Yep.
Death awaits you.
Now, I don't know if this is still gonna make Lulu go before Crosscleave or not. Because I know when you summon, it fucks with your turn order, but I couldn't do that any differently. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Just to make sure. I'm already hasted. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There is nothing I can do to push his turn back anymore. I don't think. Now, what I'm worried about, gamers, is I'm worried that I'm going to do this, Crosscleave is going to kill me, and then Total Annihilation is going to kill Lulu. But I don't have another choice. That did quite a bit of damage. This kills. But it instantly filled Lulu's overdrive, so if Lulu gets to go at all, we win.
Accept your fate.
Did not think so. It's gonna poison him, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, that was even smoother, gamers. You know what? Just because I like y'all. One more. One more, and then I really am done. One more, and then I really, really am done. And I'm going to be more careful about auto-lifing. I got a little too cocky in that phase. 2 great attempts. Yeah, we are going to take those. Both attempts, he was in 4-digit health. In both of those attempts. I will take that. I'm not. I just want to win.
Pitiful.
Ads start in 5, so we will get ads during this attempt. But that'll be it, because we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, which is kind of the upper limit of what I do. So, okay, talking out loud does help. Looks like we got slightly luckier on the starting turns anyway. So, okay, Chocobo Wing. Slow. Agility.
Do you not want to heal Spira's sorrow?
The thing with auto life is that it heals you with less than what a Phoenix does. It only heals about 1/4 of your health.
Can't run from your fate.
And there's no way to boost how much it heals. Lulu having auto shell does help, but Armor Break is obviously the most helpful, so we'll do it first. If we have another chance to go with Auron, I wanted to try to do Magic Break and see what happens. Nice. I'm really just getting these 3 in the fight early on, because these are not the guys we want at the end of the day.
You have angered Kimahri. The spirits of
At the end of the day, we're gonna
Ransa
want
will
Corn,
guide
Burton, Lulu, and
Kimahri's
Yuna.
spear.
Yep. Excellent. Now it's safe for Lulu. Now we're gonna poison him. Yeah, Kimahri, just the fuck out of here. Do not think he's slowed. Ads start in 3 minutes. He's slowed, so we're gonna slow him. Blast Zone. Shouldn't kill anyone, I don't think. Good. Break if aimed at Lulu is gonna do absolutely nothing. Good. That's one. We'll have to get her out of here before Seymour goes again. I do wonder. Let's give it a shot. Damn. Alright, it was worth a try. That's 2. Gonna get auto life cast on Lulu well in advance of when we need it. And then we're gonna get her out of here. Seymour's gonna do Lance again. But I kind of want Yuna out of here also, really. Wonderful. Okay. Yep. It's alright. Yep. Seymour is going to do his spells. But I'd really, really like him to be slowed, but I don't think I can do both. So, we're just gonna go for a little bit of damage. Yep. Nice. Probably best possible outcome. Good. Asuna. Okay, Asuna and the spells were the last thing to happen, which means that Seymour is going to do Lance again, which means I need to slow him. Like, he's going to slow him. I could heal Waka, or I could... No, I'm gonna heal Waka. I'm not gonna be stupid. Yep. Good. Yep. That's fine. He's near death anyway. Okay. CDB Cure. He did the Lance, so he's gonna do Lasso next. Which means... do one more. Might as well get some extra damage in. Right here. Haven't had Orin get his overdrive and be able to use it. The circle and X buttons are switched on my screen, so I have to think really hard. Because I'm using the US configuration, but it doesn't change what's in the game. And I don't know how to fix that. He needs to be poisoned. Break? That's perfect, actually. Yep. Unless this somehow shatters Waka, but I don't think it will. Yep, miss. Good. Okay. But now, because he did Blast Zone, he's gonna do Lance, so let me see that here. Poison and slowed, so I've got a spare turn here. So I'm just gonna do some damage. It's not gonna do as much as it did when Yuna did it, because it's based off of the user's magic stat, but something. It might help us in the long run. Yep. This will help quite a bit, but not fully. Okay. Now it's safe for Lulu. But we need him to be slowed first. And we're actually going to have Yuna do this to herself while we have time. Cornbird. There we go. Oh, thank you, Allie. I'm sorry you got jump scared by the ad, but I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for the resub. Should be safe for Lulu. Okay, 7. Good. This might actually trigger the total annihilation phase. We might be in good hands. Yep. Okay. Doing good. This is exactly where we want to be. Yep. You are trying to watch the action, and the action is just now beginning. Here we go. Really, this is just so Yuna has MP to do auto life again in like 3 seconds. Okay, come on. Right now, do a crit. Damn. You know what? Might as well get some spare damage in. Since we've only been losing by small amounts of damage, I want to get small amounts of damage in whenever I can. Okay. This will kill Cornbird, it won't kill the other two, ideally. Excellent. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Okay. Yep. Phoenix. Then she's gonna cross-cleave. Yep. Good. Yep. Cornbird's filled, I can give it to Yuna. Okay. That's a good question, Allie. I really don't know. Yep. Okay, good. We're not in total annihilation mode yet. But he does need to be poisoned. I cannot get greedy. Okay. Okay. We're going to gift this to Yuna in case we don't get another chance. Or we're going to slow Seymour. I can only do one. Let's do that, actually. Yep. Okay. Bought ourselves some time, but only a little. And Yuna doesn't get to use her overdrive, which sucks. But we learned from our mistakes last time. Okay. Now he's going to do total annihilation first. And I don't want it to kill us, so we're going to use Cornbird to heal ourselves, so that total annihilation does not kill us. And so that when cross-cleave does kill us, we have recourse. Okay. Because otherwise, if I don't heal with Cornbird, total annihilation is going to kill Yuna and Lulu, and then it's gonna use their auto life. So, we're gonna do that. Alright, Alright, girls. Okay.
Accept your fate.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Cornbird didn't even die. I mean, he's going to now, but... Yep. Okay, good. We've survived 2 cross-cleaves, gamers. That's more than we have before. Now Lulu's got her overdrive again. Excellent. Good. We have survived 2 cross-cleaves. Yep, that's what I suspected. I want to do damage while I can, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, 8. As good as we've done so far. Good. Yes. Could be important. Yep. Okay. Okay. Have to heal so the total annihilation doesn't kill me. Isn't actually gonna do anything, but it'll make me feel like my chances are stronger. Yep.
Die a gracious death.
Total annihilation should charge my overdrives again. Good. Yep. Crosscleave. I mean, Cornbird's gonna die anyway, but I appreciate it. It'll charge our overdrives, then he's alive. Okay, good. Yep. Mm-hmm. He's still slowed. It's gonna Asuna, is what it's going to do. Like, I know that for a fact. If I Chocobo Wing now... I only have 1 left, I know. Does give me quite a few more turns. Doesn't matter! But it is gonna heal him. Okay. That bought us a lot of time, actually. Okay. Don't care, he has to be poisoned. She needs her MP back. Gamers, this is our best run yet. We've survived the longest. I got 8 again. Okay. Yep. Yep, I know. Okay. Auto-life herself again. We're gonna revive Cornbird just in case he gets to go. He probably won't, but... We're gonna heal Lulu because if we don't, she dies. Should probably use more MP anyway, so here we go. Hit him with your best shot, Lulu.
Accept your fate.
Total Annihilation again. This will probably actually charge Yuna's Overdrive this time. And provided that she survives and Norton gets to go, we might win. We might win, but I don't want to count our chickens. Okay. Yuna's Overdrive charged. Good. Yep. Yep. This will charge Lulu's Overdrive as well, I think. Yep. Okay. Bring us home, Norton! No, wait! No, wait! I learned from my mistakes. If I summon Norton right now, Cornbird doesn't get any experience. Okay? If I summon Norton right now, Cornbird doesn't get any experience. But if I revive Cornbird and then summon Norton and then win, then we've got it. Sure, I don't care. I do not care about your dumb little Asuna. Because... Gamers, this might be it. We learned this in the Machina fight, remember? If a character is dead when we summon and then that summon wins the fight, that character doesn't get any experience. It's the sole exception to the dead characters get AP mod rule. But I think we've done it, gamers. I think we've done it. I think we did it. Let's put this guy on the ground. Bring us home, Norton. Yes! Oh my god! Fuck you, Seymour! We can count the chickens now. There are so many chickens. Let's see how many levels worth of chickens there are. And stay out!
And stay up there!
Okay. Let's see how many levels we get. 45,000 AP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody got them. Okay. Only 4? Flexible arm for Riku, that's huge. Purifying Salt. Tetra Elemental. I wonder what those do for customization. Right now, that doesn't matter, because We're about to have a really long cutscene.
He will become sin with my help.
Lies. Forget them.
If he becomes sin, Sir Jecht will be saved.
So this is all referencing the cutscene that got skipped because of the mod.
You know something, tell me!
Oh, I could not believe we did that.
Tell me.
I know we're about to get a couple of moms here.
Sins.
There's one.
My old
Finally.
You hit
Let me
your
find
head.
my thing.
Sin is my old man. My old man
My
became
old man
Sin.
became Sin. Okay, that's 3.
I don't know how or why he did it. I felt him. Inside.
We finally raised that mom
And when
counter.
I did, I knew it was true. My old man's spirit suffered.
4!
Sorry.
Even
Knowing that Sin is your
Sin
father.
father.
Still, you know, I must.
Still, you know I must.
4 in one cutscene.
Let's get him. I think my old man would want that.
5!
You'd fight your own father?
Yeah, no problem there.
About your old man.
Okay,
You sure
Wait,
this ain't some
does it
kind of
count
bad
if Waka says it?
dream or something?
Here's a debate.
Then
It does not mean we're doing 1 more hour of streaming. I'm quitting while I'm ahead.
I
Does it
think
count
it's
if
1099
Waka said
method.
it? You think it
I'm a little
counts?
confused, yeah? Why,
Does anybody else have
why
any
all this have
opinion?
to happen?
We'll learn when we arrive. Soon.
Well, I'll let all of you opine on whether or not it counts. He did say your old man, to be fair. Okay. We're gonna get all our levels. So, for those of you who are just joining into this stream series, you only get experience from bosses in this mod. So, this is huge. I will save. I will. I'm gonna level up and then I'm gonna go back and touch that save point. I will. So we're moving across the sphere grid to level up, which we are only allowed to do when we win bosses. And also experience is split up in a particular way that we have particular abilities at particular times. Like the modder set it up that way. So... Excuse me. I have to see what's down here, because if it's just stat boosts... Because double cast is up here, and that's huge. So I would rather get that first. But yeah, the sphere grid is slightly changed, and we also only get... So we don't get any experience from random encounters in this mod. It's intended to be a grindless mod, which also means probably we're vastly underleveled, but we have just the right abilities to be able to get past the challenges. For example, auto life, which we used to survive that, is given to us much earlier. And because I knew that it was given to us much earlier than it normally was, I figured it would be the key to success. And once I saw that cross cleave was a one-hit kill and it was just straight up impossible for you to time it out, I knew that I had to start using auto life. And as y'all saw, I used it a bunch of times. Everyone's getting a few stat increases, because the next fight, next time, again, I'm not sure when that will be. I have a slightly irregular schedule this time around. Potentially, next stream is going to be extra special, but I'll let y'all know on my blue sky, and I'll let you know more in advance than the day of, I promise. This time was a bit of an anomaly. But if all goes according to plan, I do have a treat for y'all next time. So, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, Fruitoon's giggling because she knows what it is. What did Kimahri get? Del? Pig? So just like the original game, Kimahri can basically go in whatever direction you want / need him to. I'm gonna go save before... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go save. I'm gonna go trigger Cutscene Mania. Over there. And then I'm gonna come back and save again, and then I think we'll be done for today. Just so that next time when we start, we're not starting with Cutscene Mania. Alright, here's a hard save. Gamers, we did it. Okay. I also want to check out what we got. So, we got a flexible arm, sense preserver, which prevents darkness and, or sorry, I think it prevents darkness and actually I don't know. Sense preserver, not bad. Sense preserver prevents darkness and poison, I think, which is big. Let's see. And then we also got the ability to customize with. We got some new things to customize with. So let's see what it does. Not magic counter, we had that. Not half MP, we had that. Slow strike, big. So we do still have enough silver hourglasses to do slow strike on one person. One of the other features of this mod, gamers, is that the touch abilities are never going to work on bosses. It has to be strike, and then strike has a percentage chance of working. It's not how the typical game works. The typical game is where touch gives you, let me see, what is Tetra doing? Tetra Elemental. Oh! Big! Oh, that's huge, gamers. We also have the Eater because of all the gems that we have. Oh, this is big. Oh, this is gonna be big. Okay, we've got a lot of elemental stuff. I'm gonna hang on to it for next time, but we have a lot of options at our disposal. Now, we have a big, long cutscene that we need to activate when we get into the next space. So I'm going to do that, and we can just kind of slow down and talk about what the fuck we all just experienced together. I know there's a chest back here somewhere. There it is. In the original game, that has the Saturn sigil in it. Fun fact, gamers. Oh, and there's a sphere here, too. Forgot. I didn't have to go all the way back, but still. I would rather do that and not need to than any other way. You can skip pre-rendered cutscenes. So I could skip this one if I wanted to. But I wasn't going to be able to skip everything else that was coming up. Yeah, that's big, gamers. Now, for those of you who have never played FFX, and you want to, I am gonna say there's going to be even more spoilers in this upcoming cutscene. Like, one of the twists of the game is about to be revealed. And so, in order to preserve y'all's experience, if you want to play FFX on your own, I would suggest backing out now. I'm going to stop after these cutscenes anyway, and I'll see you next time. I would not blame you at all. But this is one of, like, the twists of this game that is about to be revealed in this mountain of cutscenes, and I don't want to be the person who ruins that for you if this game is on your to-play list. Otherwise, if you don't care, or you have played, we can talk about it.
No.
Wall people, we call them. But this is your fair warning that there are about to be... I mean, we already had kind of a minor spoiler back there that was revealed much earlier in the game, but this is one that is revealed at this point for the first time. Ads are about to start anyway, but I'm going to snooze them because I plan on finishing soon. So. Ads are snoozed for 5 minutes. It's perfect. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping in, Allie. If you ever do play FFX, just like with Horizon, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have along the way. But this one is a pretty big one, so that's why I wanted to give that warning. I'll see you next time. I will let y'all know when my next stream is. I have to coordinate if the thing I want to do will work. And once I know that, I'll put out an announcement. More than the day of, I promise. Today's was a little bit ad hoc because I realized that this was the only day this week that I was going to be able to stream. Unless I did my other plan. And I'm glad I did! We beat Seymour Flux, y'all! That was huge! So, okay. Right now, this is Cornbert's home. And he hasn't seen it since the beginning of the game. We're back in Xanarkand, everyone.
Welcome home.
Remember me? We met in Bavel.
I also wish my house was spherical. It'd be a cool shape.
But that wasn't the first time we met.
Yeah, that's right, Barnabas. We beat the game.
I've known about you for a long
We made it
time.
back home. That's all Cornbird ever wanted.
Long time.
I feel like I know you too. Where are we?
Silly.
Don't recognize your own home? Great job, Jimmy Neutron. And yes, that Fayth is voiced by Debbie Derryberry, better known as Jimmy Neutron.
What's gotten into you, hey?
Wake up! Wake up!
And that's Tara Strong, better known for a lot of things. Timmy Turner and Twilight Sparkle come to my mind, but
Wait,
she has many
This
roles.
is a dream.
Precisely.
A dream? Are you crazy? I don't have time to be dreaming now.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
It's not that you're dreaming. You are a dream.
And there it is, gamers.
Wait a
That's the big
second.
one. But let's look around the house first. We got like that looks like a washing machine or a dishwasher back there. We got our nice little kitchenette over here. Maybe those are fridges back there. Let's see. We've got a Xanarkin pennant. We've got several Blitzball trophies back here. Got this little table. I have to wonder if... So my pet theory is that there's a hatch somewhere back here that, like, opens up underneath, and that's where he sleeps, because otherwise there's no bed in here. My pet theory is that maybe this, or like one of these, is a hatch that you can just open and go downstairs, because there also isn't a bathroom in here, in case you haven't noticed. That's my theory. But this is the only look we ever really get of it. So... He's kind of dead, yes. Kind of. It's tough to explain without getting into the lore of how this universe works. But, fortunately, Jimmy Neutron is going to explain a lot for us right now.
Yeah, with Machina, right?
Yes,
A war between Xanarkin and Bavel.
Bavel's Machina assured their victory from the start. Spira had never seen such power.
That's right.
The summoners of Xanarkin
That's true, he's
didn't
mostly
stand a
dead.
chance.
Xanarkin was doomed to oblivion.
That's why we tried to save it, if only
That's
in
true.
memory.
What did you do?
What did you do?
The remaining summoners and the townspeople that survived the war. They all became Fayth for the summoning.
So those are the people we just saw on the wall, like
You
just
mean
now.
Sin?
No, I mean this place.
Mm-hmm.
A Xanarkin that
This shit
never
blew my
sleeps.
mind as a kid, by the way.
What?
I had to play this game like 2 or 3 times
The
before I
ruins
fully
of
understood the
Fayth
implications of that.
summoned the memories of the city. They summoned all the buildings, all the people who lived there.
Alright, I can't snooze ads anymore, but they're gonna start in
They're
3
all
minutes, but I
dreams?
think this cutscene will be over by then.
Me? Too?
We're gonna try anyway.
Yes, you're a dream of the Fayth.
There it is.
Your father,
Your mother, everyone.
everyone. All dreams. And if the Fayth stopped dreaming,
Now here's something that I will share with y'all because I'm a veteran of this game. And I did warn you about spoilers, so I don't feel bad revealing this. Everyone in Xanarkin is gay? Aw, thanks, Big D. We are about to head out. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad you were here to witness the victory.
I like being here.
I literally like women.
so long.
Um, so it turns out that Dream Xanarkin does exist in a physical place on Spira, and it is near Baj Temple where Titus originally washed up. the reason that more people haven't found it is that there is supposed to be this kind of like barrier around it that prevents it from being seen and prevents the people inside from seeing that there is an outside world. Literally, this whole plot started because Jecht went swimming one day. This is serious, this is in the Ultimania. This whole plot started because Jecht went swimming one day a little too close to the barrier, and then Sin was nearby, and so he just kind of slipped under it and ended up in Sphera, and that's what started this whole saga. Because then at the beginning of this game, we saw Jecht piloting Sin, bringing Titus to Sphera on purpose. So that was done intentionally. I think so. I think that's the idea. I think that they think that there just is no other place. Because both of the teams that are playing Blitzball at the beginning are Xanarkand teams. There's the Xanarkand Aves and the Xanarkand Dougals. So that's the big rivalry, is just two teams within the same town. And so I really do believe that they just think there is nothing else in the world, because they wanted to create this idyllic Xanarkand where nobody ever worried about anything.
And I woke up.
And as a result, there just is no other place in the world. Because why would there be? Because when they created it, the biggest other place in the world was Bavel. Bavel was trying to genocide them. So... And there we go. And ads start in 2, 1. Which is fine, because we're gonna save and leave anyway. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. This was the energy that I needed today, more than y'all know. I'm so glad we won. The VOD will be up soon if we want to, like, watch it and take it apart. I know I do. And I will definitely see y'all next time. It will be soon. I will let y'all know on my social medias whenever that is. Take care, everybody.